Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Bruncheon, and I'm coming to you live from Fire Island right now. It's a Saturday. It's the end of August, and the light is already coming in that sideways way that we all can identify as late August, end of summer, beginning of fall. And that's just the way it's going to be. This is the entrance to my garden. And you know something, darlings? This year I have decided to surrender a little bit. I've surrendered to my waistline. There's only so much you can do at my age. I'm going to try and be better. I'm going to try and become a little slimmer, but I'm hardly going to be a Christian Dior new look girl again. And that's how the garden is going to have to be. My garden has, different things are blossoming at different times. Different things are fruitful at different times. There's a metaphor in all of it, darling. There's a metaphor in all of gardening. Let go and let God. There's so many needlepoint samplers that one could make about gardening. But I'm going to show you my garden. I'm going to show you my garden even though more than half of it is not even in bloom right now. And the other half is in various stages of going to seed. For instance, there's the coneflowers right in the front there. Those coneflowers were radiant a few weeks ago. I have decided as an experiment, even though they are a perennial, I am going to let them go to seed a little bit and collect some of the seeds and replant them. But here's my liatris, or gay feathers. There, that's what they look like when they've gone by. They were in bloom. Montauk daisies, there's one hopeful thing. My Montauk daisies aren't in bloom yet. With any luck, they will start to bud in the next few weeks and be in full bloom in September. Look at my mandevilla, a triumph. I'm addicted to mandevilla, and I wish that one of you in New York was going down to Florida at the end of the season and would be willing to take my mandevilla to your wonderful property down there and plant it. I don't want it to freeze and die up here. And it certainly is trying its best. It refuses to be tamed, though. My mandevilla has a bit of a will of its own. It's almost like it has an afro. It doesn't really want to be trained. I've tried training it around the post there. I may tack it up today, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just let it go wild and lovely. Speaking of plants gone by, my yarrows, gone. They bloomed, they finished. I can't remember what this is. It was beautiful. My marigolds, which are indestructible for the most part, they're doing fine, and the bees seem to love them. My scaveola, gorgeous as always. There's another one at the other part of the garden. Gorgeous, sadly. It's also known as a fan flower because the blossoms are like half blossoms, almost like a fan. They are Hawaiian. They are tropical, and they do not survive from year to year. And for those of you who love my praying mantis every year, my praying mantis is not here this year. I don't know what happened, but look, there's a little girl working feverishly away in there. Oh, darling, you love that, don't you? Don't forget, there's marigolds as the entree. So the we're going to bicker now. Did you see that? Right down in there. Oh, yes. One of them's crossed with the other. Okay. Girls, just so you know, this is the appetizer. Oh, she's very cross. She may even turn on Mummy. This is the appetizer, and down below is the wonderful entree. My marigolds are my entrees. Euphorbia, ageratums, brown Susans, more liatrices. Oh, these blue flowers are miniature morning glories. They're adorable. Look, I got a second blooming of my lavenders. And look, there's a little sulfur moth there. This attracts the butterflies and moths like you can't believe. And look, there's a little yarrow tucked in there. There's something there that I don't know what that is, but it comes back every year and it's quite nice. More liatris. Coleus doing well. Wonderful New Guinean patience doing well. My verbena came back, thank God. Beautiful little maiden's tears, also known as bladderwort. That was a weed in my garden. It's come back every year. I've got to pull those verbena blossoms out of there. Heuchera, my gardenia, which did not bloom this year, but at least survived. I can't believe I actually brought it back to life. More stuff over here. Cone flowers, another lavender, another species. Balloon flowers, wonderful balloon flowers. There's another one planning on coming up. They've gone by. A lot of these plants have gone by. Dianthus. Over here we've got some. We've got verbena. That one was purple. This one is sort of a cerise color. This one, the bees. Look, there's another one. Look. working away. I could look at bees working in my garden forever. There's something so earnest and cheerful and devoted. They are totally what they are. There's nothing inauthentic about the insects that are working in your garden. There's nothing duplicitous about them. They are completely what they are. And in being what they are to me a perfect expression of God, of science and God. They're a miracle. They're all a miracle to me. Oh, over here, butterfly weed, which has now got sent up some pods. More marigolds. Hi there, darling. How are you? She is working very hard. And then up here, some more. And then many of you have said, well, Mummy, how can you work on a hot day in the garden? I can tell you right now. I come around the corner here, and fully clothed, I step into my outdoor shower, and I just run cold water all over me. And in my clothes, my soaking wet, ice cold water clothes, I go back to my garden and work. You see? I just go back out, wade out into the garden, and keep on working and deadheading, and I become as wonderful as all those sulfur moths and the bees and everything. Look at the sulfur moths. Look how sweet. Always bunched around there, except when a monarch butterfly comes and bullies them out of the way. Monarchs come and they immediately shove everyone out of the way. It's actually quite humorous. So anyway, that's my garden. Oh, I could look at this. Darling, how are you? Join Mummy for lunch, won't you? Won't you join Mummy for lunch? She's very busy. She's checking the menu and figuring out what she wants to order. Look, different variety of bee right there too. Yes, you're at table 16 and you're at table 32. Yeah, you're nearer the kitchen. I hope that does that discomfort you? Oh, you're expecting another party of 3. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, darlings, Mummy's going to get to work. I've got lots to do today. And I think that my message today is hold on to these moments. Hold on to these moments. The end of summer, look around, say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. Everything you see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and feel, it may all just be borrowed. We're not sure. But everything here right now is only borrowed. It's only borrowed. Have a good day, darlings.